Hello everybody, for this video I'm going to be talking about twin flame and mirroring. Meeting your twin flame brings up deep emotions and hidden wounds because it brings up everything that might have been buried within consciousness for a very long time. It takes you deep into yourself, to all the places that were hidden or shadowed or obscured, all the places that you didn't want to go to perhaps. Because we all have to go to the places within that we don't want to go to, feel all the feelings that we don't want to feel because they're uncomfortable. If you don't feel your uncomfortable feelings, if you stuff them down, they're still there. They're not going anywhere. And you don't want to be walking around with bad feelings in you, whether you're ignoring them or not. You deserve to feel good all the time, through and through. So you have to go to these places to bring these out of alignment feelings to the surface so they can be released. So you can let them go, make space for more love to rush in. How does your twin flame reflect parts of you that need healing? And your twin flame is going to reflect all the painful places. I mean, that's why you might not be together right now. That's why you're not seeing too much of each other right now, because it would be, if there's a lot of stuff that needs healing, it wouldn't be compassionate for the two of you to be right in each other's faces. Because when union comes in, you have to be very mastered at releasing bad feelings and healing bad feelings, because you're not going to be able to escape the mirror. It's going to be right there 24 hours a day. The moment it becomes more compassionate to be together than not, you will be together. But then you'll have to be really on it. You'll have to be really on it with feeling your feelings as soon as they come up, because you don't want them to build up, because allowing that tends to create more separation. And this is a journey that you just want to do the once. You want to do it properly. You want to come together in a way where nothing's ever going to be able to make you separate or tear you apart ever again. Why do past hurts and fears feel more intense in this connection? Because twin flame energy is so big. Twin flame energy is really a huge energy, and it amplifies everything. And you don't want to be around each other if it's going to amplify unhealed feelings, because that's just going to be really painful, especially if you've been numbed out to them for a long time. You don't want the bad feelings amplified. Just heal them all the way through. Make the room that you need for more love to rush in, so that when union comes in, all the love is amplified, all the peace is amplified, all the divinity and devotion is amplified. How can you heal instead of running from the pain that comes up? The mirror exercise. If your twin flame triggers something painful, just pause. Say, okay, I'm having a feeling right now. Identify that feeling. What is it? Is it rejection? Is it abandonment? Is it something else? Apply the mirror exercise to it. Feel your feelings. Ask that part of yourself what it needs to feel loved right now. And then give yourself all the love you need in that place until the bad feeling dissolves and you come to a state of peace. That's how you know you've healed that particular piece completely, and then you move on to the next piece and the next piece and the next piece. That is what heals the wounds and the bad feelings in your union and in all of life. What happens when you try to ignore or suppress the emotions your twin flame triggers? All people who've come together have done that. They've stuffed everything down. They didn't want to deal with it. They just wanted to use their union to feel high all the time, until all the negative feelings and emotions and energies built up so much, it created a great big backlog of spiritual work, which made further separation inevitable. But the good news is, when they were able to get on with their inner work and clear the backlog of spiritual work with the mirror exercise, their union came back together. The thing you do to keep your union around is the same thing that you do to bring your union in. It's just the inner work, the mirror exercise, processing all the feelings, feel your feelings, love yourself. Not doing so equals separation, which nobody wants. Why is healing yourself the key to healing your twin flame union? Because your twin flame heals with you. You're one. You are one being. You share one consciousness. As you heal, your twin flame heals with you. When you choose to heal, your twin flame chooses to heal with you. It might not show up like that on the outside for a while, but that's okay. Just keep focusing on yourself and your own healing. Don't worry about what they're doing or not doing, or thinking or not thinking. None of that matters. Just bring it all back to yourself. You have 100% of the power to bring your union together from your end. Only one of you needs to consciously be doing the inner work. How does choosing love over fear help release old wounds for good? Because you get what you choose, and if you're choosing love, you will have love. And only love is real. Fear is not real. The divine did not create fear. It's an illusion. So bring love to every place that you're feeling fearful, because love dissolves fear. Love is divine. Fear is not divine. What happens to anything that's not divine in the presence of something that is divine? It dissolves. That's why sometimes just being present with yourself in a place that feels bad can make the bad feeling dissolve on its own just from your presence, because you're divine. Something that feels bad isn't. That is how powerful you are. What role does self-love play in healing and moving closer to union? Because every time you love yourself in a place that's felt bad, you're bringing that little piece of you, once the healing is complete and you've loved yourself there, into union in that space in consciousness within you. And that's why you move to the next piece and the next piece and the next piece, because you're bringing all these little pieces of yourself into harmonious union, one by one, until you reach that tipping point where your physical union is able to come in. And from there, you can step into your harmonious union. And that's where you know that you've attained union in every single part of your heart, every single place in your heart. Why does true healing happen within, not through chasing your twin flame? Because it's within where the separation consciousness is. It's not physical distance, it's an inner thing. And you can go within and fix that without even leaving your armchair. That's where the issue is, within. It's not out there. Your external reality is a manifestation of your inner reality. So you don't change your external reality by moving stuff around out over there. You realign it on the inside, and your external reality will naturally shift to match the inner. That's how you manifest it. How do you know when a wound has fully healed and no longer blocks your union? Well, when you're doing the mirror exercise and you complete all the steps, you know when you've healed a particular piece because you feel peace and relief in that place. And then sometimes the same upset comes up again and again and again. And that's okay, that's normal. There's a lot of upsets, in particular third-party upsets, that can have many layers. So it can feel like you're working through the same thing over and over and over again. But it's not the same thing. You're going deeper each time, like you're peeling away the layers of an onion until you get to the core of the onion. And once that's gone, you know you've healed that pattern completely. And when a pattern is completely healed, you know, you can tell. You don't need anyone to tell you, you'll know it yourself. It will be obvious. And if you would like some help clearing some patterns or upsets or blocks to your union, book a session with me. The link is in the description box below. See you in the next video.